Hi, this is Mukaddas. Today I am going to record a lecture on the subject of syllabus design and material development. So basically, if you want to learn the basic about syllabus design and material development, so you can check my playlist because I have created a playlist on different subjects, so you can find it easily in my channel. So let's start. So basically, my today's topic is evaluation of material. Firstly, let's see what is evaluation. Basically, evaluation means whenever we check something, whenever we whenever we become judgmental about something. Okay, evaluation means test, judgmental. These type of words can be matched with or can be connect or relate for understanding about evaluation. Okay, so basically here evaluation of material means whenever we check our material or whenever we analyze our material, so that means we are evaluating our material that whether it is effective or not. Okay, so basically see the description. It is a process to check the effectiveness of material. Basically through the evaluation we check the effectiveness of our material. So yes, then here purpose. The purpose of evaluation is to make material more effective and suitable, which can be easily comprehended by students. So basically, the purpose of evaluation here is that we want to check or we want to examine our material, that is it suitable or appropriate for our students or not. So the purpose of evaluation is to check the effectiveness and to make material more effective and suitable, which can be easily understood by a learner. Okay, so see a procedure which is used to examine the learning material to establish the value of material. Basically, we examine material, learning material, which we want to use in a classroom. So basically, we examine that material to establish the value, to make it more developed and modern. And we can say we want to make material more professional like. Okay, so here evaluation occur or we evaluate learning material to make it better and to make it professional and to make it appropriate or suitable for our learners. Okay, so it can be occur explicitly or implicitly. So evaluation can be done explicitly or implicitly. So see, explicitly means whenever we do something openly without hiding something. Okay, explicitly means something openly. Whenever we evaluate material openly, so that is we are evaluating explicitly. Implicit means amplify something like. So whenever we evaluate our material hiddenly without open it, okay, we do it uh, by hiding it. Okay, that is we are evaluating material implicitly. So let's move to the next slide. So there are two types of the evaluation of material according to Rod Allis. So basically, according to him, see many researchers or material developers has different definitions of different terms or different like models. They all have different models that are based on their understanding and their research. Okay, so see, apply linguistics falls in social sciences. So whenever we learn or whenever we talk about social sciences, so we don't have a fixed definition. We have a variation in definitions. So basically, that's why the purpose of my this to tell you that in social science we have variation in definitions and models is that there are two types of the material evaluation according to Red Alice. But according to another researcher or another like material developer, we have three types of material evaluation. So here, according to Rod Alice, we have two types in material evaluation. First is predictive and second is retrospective. Okay, so see, in predictive means pre means something before something. Okay, pre means something is before. So here, whenever we evaluate our material before the implementation, implementation means use. before the using of the material, whenever we evaluate or predict our material, that will it be the suitable for my students, or is it a contextualized material which I can use in this context. So this is the evaluation which I am doing before the implementation of my material. So see the description or definition of predictive evaluation. This type of evaluation occurs before the implementation of material, and therefore it can be done explicitly. I told you the concept of explicit, which we can do openly. Okay, so basically this type of evaluation occurs before the implementation of material. That means कि we are evaluating material at our home or our office. Okay, so that's why we can openly just evaluate it without hiding it, because we are not fearful. Basically, when we talk about evaluation of material explicitly, that means we are at our home or office, so we can do it openly without anyone's fear or anyone's judgment. So that's why it occur explicitly. Then we have retrospective. Retrospective evaluation occurs like after the implementation of material. Okay, see, whenever we just develop our material. Okay, now our material has been developed, but then we are just checking our material, that is it suitable for my students or this context or not. This is I am evaluating my material predictive. Okay, so before the implementation of material, but after implementation means whenever I use a material in the classroom, but when I reach at my home, suddenly I feel like my material was not as much effective as I want, and it was not easily comprehended by my students, because the vocabulary of my material was difficult and the grammar was difficult. So this is what here I am evaluating my material after the implementation of my material. Whenever we create something or we just develop material, so we don't know how is it, but we can know actually fault or effectiveness of our material after the implementation of material, because before implementation I don't know that what will it be impact on my student, but after implementation of material I can be easily known the effectiveness or maybe failure of my material. Okay, so retrospective evaluation is whenever I check my material after the implementation of my material, I just noticed mistakes or errors or effectiveness of my material while the implementation of my material. But after implementation, I was just noticed it, that yes, this was the topic that was not understood by my student in the classroom. Okay, so this occurs after implementation of material. So basically, it's also occurs explicitly, because after the implementation of material, that means now I am not in my classroom. Now I am with either I am at my home or in my office. So that's why it also occurs explicitly, openly. Okay. So here we have another like material developer or author or researcher. So according to Reed Dickens, in 1994, there are three types of material evaluation. Like first is pre-use, then in-use, and then post-use. So basically these three are the types or the way to evaluation material. Okay, so first is pre-use. Pre means before something. It's like predictive evaluation. See, evaluation of material after developing it or before implementation of it. See, whenever we evaluate our material after development of material, now we have a material on our hand. It is a developed material. So here, after the development of material, I want to check it. I want to predict whether it will be effective or not. So this is pre-use, or this is pre-evaluation of my material. Okay, because it will occur before the implementation of material. Then predict the potential value or suitability of material for specific group. Yes, so here I will think that whether this material will be suitable for this group, like second year class, third year class, or or for any student. Okay, so there we have a second type is in use. In means something between. Okay, some between or during. So see, evaluation of material occurs during the implementation of material. So this implementation occurs during the implementation of material. That means during the use of material. Whenever I am just using material in the classroom, and just suddenly I notice that my material is not effective, or it's like it has a hard vocabulary, or its grammar is not correct, or it is just advanced level and my students are basic or intermediate level. So this is the evaluation which occurs while implementation of the material. Therefore it occurs implicitly, like how it is suitable in real time classroom situation. So, see, whenever we were evaluating our material, like before or after implementation of material, so that type of evaluation occur explicitly, openly, because firstly, we do it at home or office because we haven't implemented material yet, and the second is after implementation. That means ki now we are not in the classroom, we are either at our office or at our home. But in use means we are in the classroom and we just got to know that we have flaws in our material, or it is not as much effective, it has like difficult vocabulary. So this is while a classroom or while the implementation of material evaluation. Therefore, it occurs implicitly. Like implicit means like hiddenly, or we are hiding something. Because I cannot say my student, oh students, I just did this mistake, or I just this material is very much difficult. Oh sorry, what did I do? No, I cannot say this because it can just harm my reputation, because I am a teacher, so I cannot say my students I did this wrong. No, no, not wrong, but this material is not effective. That means कि it's the it's not the fault of teacher, or a teacher can say in the classroom that she is like right or wrong, but here the matter is about material. So a teacher should not say like my material is like not effective. Then we have post use. Post use is like retrospective evaluation. This occurs after the implementation of the material. Like whenever I am just at my home or office, I just implemented my material and then I just reached at my home and I just got to know that my material was not effective. So this is post use or post use evaluation of my material. If you have any query and question, you can ask me. Thank you so much.